All praises to the Most High and His beloved Son, forever and ever. This is a message from Jesus Christ and God, your Creator. This dream that I had was about the Rfid chip, or the mark of the beast. Same thing. I had this dream about the Rfid chip. I dream of a good man that was, he worked at a retailer, some kind of store. He quit the job to join the army or the military. While he was getting registered, training and all that, the lieutenant, the leader or lieutenant, whatever, said everyone had to take a RFID chip in their hand. It's a new thing. During training, the man had a problem with it and told him that he wasn't going to do it. The man said, "My faith is being tested." So he just walked out of the camp. Then the dream continued on. The man went back into his old job at this retailer. He said, "I'm back." He sees all his co-workers like, "Hey, he's back." And he said to his old boss, if there's any shifts, if his shift was still available, if it was still open. His boss said to him, "What hours can you work from 12 a.m. to..." And then I woke up. There's so many red flags. There's so many mini messages within this dream. It's a message to me personally, but I'm making a video about it because it's also saying how the RFID chip will infiltrate the military. It will be required for people that's in the army and stuff like that. But this dream was specifically for me because I have a passion. I have a passion to be useful for the Lord. At this job, it's such a lowly job, it's like I beat myself down every now and then because I feel like I want to do more for God, for Jesus, and all I can do is this, this part-time job, It's like I want to do something great with my life to glorify God. And I got so frustrated and angry, because I was like, I feel like I'm wasting my life. So it's that inner struggle within me because I have to bear my cross. I have to deny myself. I have to not do what I want to do. I have to just endure into the end. And I just got frustrated and tired because the Lord hasn't raptured us yet, So I got this dream. This dream from Him, from God. Those of you who are bearing your crosses, those of you who are doing the work of the Lord, stay where you are, because the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Jesus Christ, he had the lowest position, occupation, washing people's feet. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that we have to be last in this world so we can be first when He arrives. When the man joined the military, when the man was trying to join the military, but the RFID chip was required, that part of the dream represents the modern world. The modern world and the new world. They want to chip everyone to create this new world order. It's a plan from Satan, because as it is written in the book of Revelation, the world shall fight against the Lamb, but the Lamb shall overcome it, for He is Lord of lords and King of kings. And those who are with Him are called faithful and chosen. So I have to be faithful, bear my cross, stay on a narrow path, and be last in this world in hopes to be first in His. Towards at the end of the dream, when the man was talking to his old boss, to see if if his shift was open, and his boss was like, what hours can you work from 12 a.m. onward? That represents the parable of the wise virgins, because he specifically started from 12 a.m. I guess in this dream, this man was working at a like Walmart or something that's open 24, some kind of retail that's open 24 hours. But he said 12 a.m. to, and then I woke up. So I was meant to hold on to that number 12, to the time 12 a.m. That's about the wise virgins who had oil and was ready for the Lord. Remember this, as it is written in the Bible, work as you're working unto the Lord. What does that mean? Whatever job that you do, even if it's a low position, you do it as if you're serving the Lord directly. But let's break down the 12 a.m. part. Matthew chapter 25 verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be like unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. Alright, the bridegroom is Christ. And 5 of them were wise, 5 were foolish. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight there was a cry, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us of your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourself. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. I'm gonna stop right there. If you're trying to find your life, you will lose it. If you're trying to do something else at this time, don't. Stay in the hand of God. The part of the parable where it said that the bridegroom tarried, that's the time now, because it's like the Lord, to me personally, I thought the Lord was going to arrive in the summertime. Last summer. I thought he was going to arrive last spring. So it's like the Lord is tarrying, because I believe that he is trying to get as many souls prepared before he comes. But that was my situation, like Lord, when are you coming? Like I don't want to work here, I want to do something else, I want to do this, that, and other, But at midnight, that was when the bridegroom came. So, just like in the dream, where the dream cut off, the man went to his old boss. His boss said, look, which hours can you work from 12 a.m. to, then I woke up. That's midnight. Brothers and sisters in Christ, please stay where you are. Don't try to find your life. Don't try to do what you want to do. Just this time, these last seconds, just give it to Jesus. Prepare to leave. Just bear your cross. Go through the trials and tribulations. Endure until the end. That he who endures until the end shall be saved. Don't try to do nothing. Just do what God commands. And that was the message that I needed to understand from this dream. The other message is that the RFID chip is already ready. You know what I'm saying? It's like the enemy, Satan, he can't make his move until the Lord makes his. So when the man quit, when the man left the military, he was about to join. He left it because he said that his faith was being tested. That represents the illusion, the deception that's in the world. Because very soon the RFID chip will be required. Now RFID is the mark of the beast because it goes on your right hand or your forehead. This man, he wanted to in the dream, this man, he was a good man. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to join the military because he had a hero personality. But it's not about us. It's not about, at this time, I could understand if the Lord was going to arrive 100 years from now. There's no time. Just don't try to find your life, and just try and just look up. He will arrive like a thief in the night. Just like from the parable I read, the wise virgins were ready. They had their extra oil. At midnight, the bridegroom came, which is Christ, and got the wise virgins that were ready. You can't be ready if you're trying to do something else. You're trying to register for this and that and try to change, just... I repent openly. But this is God's message to me and whoever's listening. Shalom.